Good evening, everyone. It is Sunday, the 14th of September. I am Emma Goddard. You will find me at coastalcrafter.com. I'm hoping that the weather is going to let me be live tonight. So let me know if you're here. Say hello in the comments. Let me know where you're here from. I am only live on YouTube again. I still haven't got around to figuring out how to go live in two places, but I think for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be live just on YouTube because I know in the next 6 to 8 weeks I just don't have capacity to look at the sort of tech side of it to be streaming to both places. So hopefully by being here in YouTube you can find me and I can share the live back into Facebook for those that have missed it from there. I am tucked up inside. I've got a t-shirt on, Paul, so I am warm actually. I'm tucked up indoors now. I've been out over the weekend. Hello, long time no see. Kim and Karen, we were table buddies today, which was lovely. Welcome everyone. I had a little trip out over the weekend. It was lovely. I went up to a Pinkies team event, which is Michelle Last's team, and it was so lovely. Michelle couldn't be there for health reasons, but Monica Gale stepped in, and it was a wonderful day, and it was just so nice to see everyone and see different people or faces that I've maybe seen on stage and don't get to see through the year. And yeah, it was lovely. I had a bit of a faux pas. If you follow my Instagram, I shared it on my stories. So I booked myself in a hurry the other week. I thought, I'm gonna. It was only, I think Kim or her. I think I was messaging Kim. It was only the other week, and I thought that's a bargain. I'll get a hotel booked, and I clicked on the calendar. I knew it was a Saturday night into a Sunday morning, but I think the calendar was showing with a Sunday at the beginning of the week and not at the end of the week, which is what we typically see here in the UK. And I just clicked on what I thought was the Saturday, and I had booked the hotel for Friday night. So when I turned up to the hotel on Saturday night and said, have I got a reservation? The lady said, no, you don't. I was like, I think I do. And she pulls up my reservation number and says, you were a no-show for yesterday evening. I was like, that is correct, because I was at home and I wasn't due to be here till tonight. So thankfully, they had rooms, but at a much higher rate. I went off, got myself petrol in the car, sat and did a little Google search and found myself a little hotel in Bicester. So yeah, I had an all singing, all dancing kind of weekend. So I got into this hotel and the lovely lady sorted out and checked me in. And I came down to the bar area for dinner. And I thought, God, it's really I picked a good hotel because it's busy. There's a lot of people in here. There's people coming in. I thought, don't think I'm going to get a table for dinner. So I sat at the bar and I said to the lady, I was like, is the restaurant busy all evening? And she went, oh yes, there's a popular singer in tonight. So I was like, oh, okay. So the singer's name was a lady called Jackie, and she was very good, actually. But yeah, so I had entertainment till 11 o'clock in the evening from the lovely Jackie, who was singing all sorts of songs. And yeah, it was fun. It was a fun evening to sit and people watch. So that kept me entertained, far more entertaining than a travel lodge in the service station. So that was probably a happy accident. Right, Mary says, nice shirt. I know, look, stamping through the catalogue. If you don't follow these guys, you should look them up on Instagram or Facebook and give them a follow, because they are fabulous. It's a great challenge, and the t-shirts were available in orange, pink and blue to order, and I'd see they've done them previously in different colours, and I didn't order one, and I thought, I wish I had. And then so when they came up this time for ordering, I got in there, got myself one in a secret sea colour. So I was very happy with that. So got my t-shirt. Right, enough gabbing from me. Hope everyone is well. The drive home, I have to say, I left the event about 4:30, maybe, something like that. It was about 3 hours away, so I'm not long in the door. Had some dinner. We had sausage and mash, and so I'm well fed, and I thought I'll come on and do a live with you all. So because it will come as no surprise that I've had a lovely day, but I may not have crafted very much. I might have been chatting. So I thought I might actually do a bit of crafting. Paul says hopefully you didn't have to show and pay a no-show fee. I think my card was charged. Yeah, my card was charged. One of those things. Lesson learned, hey? Pay attention, double check dates. So let me just see. I don't know how zoomed in I am. You get my whole desk. Let's come in a bit further. There we go. Evening, Mandy. Yeah, so drove home. I did it in a 1 hour. I didn't need to stop for coffee or anything like that. So did it in a 1 hour, but the rain came down. It was absolutely pouring down. It just started to rain quite heavy as we left, and oh my goodness, Kim was driving back as well, and there's possibly a few others, but the rain, I couldn't see really the road, let alone the car in front of me. So it was my wipers were going at full speed. It was proper torrential rain for most of the journey. But yeah, thankfully the traffic was kind to me, which is why I have been able to get here and jump on with all of you. So let me put that down. Okie autumn. I thought we'd have a play with these tonight, do a little bit of background stamping and then maybe a little bit of colouring. Is that better? Am I back? I think I should be. I should be. So long time no see, class. I will hold fire giving details. I'm back. Paul says I'm back. I'm not, Claire. No, I'm not on Facebook. I've just done the one tonight. I haven't managed to get the tech sorted to be in 2 places at once at the moment. I had to stop the streaming software that I was using because it was causing it to be really fuzzy. So I gave up on that for a bit. But yeah, the long time no see class is a repeat. If you came to my Haskins in-person class, the projects are going to be a repeat from that class. If you attended in person, then it's going to be the same project. If you weren't able to attend in person, then it will be the projects. So that is, as I say, in a week, 2 weeks time. So 27th, Saturday the 27th in the evening. There'll be 3 projects. One fancy fold. One's kind of a fancy fold, I suppose. I'm probably underselling it. A fancy cut, I think, as opposed to a fancy fold. But 3 different ways to use the llama and the doggy. They're very cute. So I've got the projects have got different seasons in them, so you get a variety. So you've got a choice for a kit by post. So you can have the kit with the products that you need, with the exception of the stamp set, because there isn't time to order that for the live class. But if you've got the stamp set and you're looking for ideas, then this hopefully would be an ideal class. The other class that I'm going to get up is going to be the what's it called? I think I've got half the stuff in my tote bag because I haven't managed to unpack from earlier. The Jolly Delivery, this one. I have a class coming up with this suite, and there'll also be a class coming up with the traditions of Christmas, isn't it? Traditions. What's it called? The poinsettia one, the red one. Just the long time no see one is up, Carol. I did that literally just before I came live, but the other two will be going up once I'm finished. So if you want to, if you are looking to do more than one, hold fire till a little bit later, and I'll put a post up on my Facebook and stuff to let you know they're there. I couldn't type fast enough before I came on my live. I was trying to get them all there, but it didn't work. What autumn colours should we have? Pumpkin pie. Oh yes, and super awesome fun time pool. So all the things. I just haven't managed to get there. What else do I want? Should I have some yellow and some green? Or should we go red, like a darker red? Maybe red. Red and purple. Bliss, maybe. Oh, Cajun Crazy is a good shout. So I've got Daffodil Delight, Pumpkin, Blackberry Bliss, and Real Red. And this piece of cardstock, I stamped it on the larger piece and I've cut it down. So I'm going to cut that to 4 inches by 14. So I might make that narrower once I finish blending. Let me grab a yellow, an orange, a purple, and a red blending brush. My red is up higher. And oh, it's really windy and rainy out there at the minute. I am glad to be back in the door. Oh, purple looks good with those other colours. I've got you playing silently while we watch TV. Oh, watching. Right, let me start. Put some yellow on here. So this background one is called Etched Autumn. It's a lovely background stamp. I did share a card with this. I think I shared it on my live last week. I didn't make it on my live, but I shared it on my live, I think. I fussy cut all the leaves and made them into a wreath. Something nice to do in front of the telly. A little bit of orange. Afternoon, Kathleen. You had a busy Sunday afternoon? I will share photos and things from my weekend adventures. Just haven't had chance. I now know. It's been a while since I've sat at an event where I've not been hosting the event and I'm just participating and crafting. And I say crafting loosely, like I say earlier. I was sat on a table with the lovely Kim, Karen, her lovely team member, and Michaela. And there was other people in the room as well, not just at our table, that I was going around and chatting to a lot. And I didn't make a single project. I feel like it was, I don't know. I'd started with good intentions. I got my trimmer out and everything. And yeah, I love more surprise. I classes and you can't get things made. Oh, we can have 20 do that. And on the other side, maybe the chatting gets a little bit in the way of that, doesn't it? And that is part of the fun of it. I'm going to bring some purple down this side as well. And maybe some more Cajun. So that was real red, and then this is Blackberry Bliss. So I'm going to bring purple. Oop. So the nice thing with blending the purple sort of over the red is you'll get a mix of the two colours together. I might just bring some purple. Just on some of those edges, just to darken those up a little bit. Have I gone pixely? The weather is not going to be my friend tonight. I'm not on my normal Wi-Fi froze completely, so I've hopped onto. I can hop back to the other Wi-Fi and see if it's there, but I think it might have fallen over in terms of network connection. I can try it. I'll try and see if this doesn't. I thought I might be chancing my arm trying to get a connection tonight. It's very stormy. Let me know if I'm there. I'm thinking the connection might go. Oh, you're all saying that's amazing. I was just going to check and see if I was online. Okay, I will carry on. If it goes again, it's because the internet is battling the elements. So okay, so we've got some autumny colours on there. I might do some splatters on that just to add some bits to it. Just to do his homework and stop playing video games. That's exactly it. In his defence, he did say to me when I got in the door, I've done all my homework. So I was like, oh, I can't get you to do that while I'm doing my live. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm just tapping some water onto here. Oh, that's a big blob on there. That's where the that is where my image is going to go, because that's just blobbed that leaf completely. Sue says it's early days, but is he enjoying college? He's loving college. Yeah, really enjoying it, actually. Yeah, it's really enjoying all the courses that he's picked, and just enjoying the space and the friends and stuff. So yeah, really good. Thank you. So let's put that there. Jeanette, good evening. Just a bit late. Gorgeous colours. Let's stamp this one out. So this one is called Amber Autumn. There's two main images in this one. Mandy's still on here. So Mandy had an eye on this one, which was the acorns and then the pumpkins. And you've got autumn wishes, grateful for you, thanks, you're simply the best. I'm blessed to have you in my life. But aren't they lovely? I like those. Yeah, definitely no mum taxi on a Friday. So I work at the same college he's going to. So he is able to cadge a lift on a fair number of days. But not on a Friday, because I have Cardinal Cuppa membership on a Friday. So Friday morning is blocked. It's crafting time on a Friday. You have to make your own way on a Friday. Colours. What shall we do? Shall we just do blends, I think? So, oh, it was so nice, Heather. Do you know, it was so nice just to go and have fun and play and see like inspiration tables and chat and eat cake, and it was lovely. Everyone made us all feel very welcome, so it was wonderful. Blackberry bliss. So blackberry bliss, pumpkin pie, daffodil delight, and then I picked out granny apple green, and then the sort of similar colours onto this background here. We'll grab the granny apple. I sat down the other day and went through. When I got back, I had a team event, and I'd taken a fair amount of blends down with me for that. And normally they just come out of my box, get put away. They just, I'm very, I wouldn't say very good, but I won't let myself stop. Like when I come back from a team event, my day hasn't finished until I've put everything away, because otherwise the box will just sit there and sit there and sit there. So I make sure that before I kind of permit myself to sit down on the sofa and have a cup of tea, put my feet up, the box gets emptied. But this time around, I thought I must sit and go through, and I got a scrap piece of card and I went through each of the blends and just tested them all to make sure that they still had the good amount of ink in, and then threw some out that were completely dried out, and put an order in for a few more that had dried out. And so it's just one of those jobs, you know, when you just think you need to do that. And so I've got not that many actually were needed. I thought it was going to be more. I thought it was going to be a lot more. So it was kind of a nice surprise actually that I only needed a couple. It was like a lemon lime twist and some crumb cake and stuff. So because always when you go to use them, do you then realise, oh, they're dry, and then you think, well, I must order them, and then you kind of forget or don't again. So lovely, Annette. Right, you're going to lose my face for a bit. I'm going to zoom you in a bit closer while I do the colouring. So I'm just using the dark pumpkin pie blend. I'm just following the shadowing that is on the image. It's always quite helpful if you're not sure where to put the shadowing, just kind of go with what is already on the stamp. So that is the light pumpkin. And then might grab a crumb cake for the stem bit. Yeah, so class-wise, I was looking at dates and making sure everything kind of fitted in. So as I say, the next one coming up will be the Long Time No See. That will be this month. And then after that, there is my winter retreat. Now, my winter retreat is now open for anybody and everybody. There are some places at the in-person event left. So if you would like to grab them before they're gone. If you're too far afield or the dates don't match up and you can't make them, it's on Saturday the 18th. I've got an online version of my winter retreat the following weekend. So it will take place on the Friday night and the Saturday night, so that we've got sort of 6 hours of content of crafting spread over the 2 evenings. My membership and my team get exclusive access to this event throughout the when I run them. I say throughout the year, but when I run them. But there are a few places left. So if you'd like to come and join us, we'd love to have you. The online one is open worldwide, so anyone can access that. And the kit available for the online one available in the UK as well. So I can post that out anywhere in the UK. I can post it out to Europe as well. The postage will just be a little bit more, and therefore I'd need to kind of, if you wanted to do that, I absolutely could, but I would just need to message me regarding postage. It is all snowflakes, yeah, and then there is a snowflake, what's the word? Passionate about snowflakes, or she really likes them, but I can't think of the word. But snowflakes are her thing, and when it comes to Christmas crafting or all year round crafting, perhaps, I don't know. But I've used all the snowflakes, so the delicate pine snowflakes and the Snowy Delight snowflakes. So the Snowy Delight snowflakes is the one with the mask. So it has a singular snowflake on the stamp set and then a mask. And it's got some amazing dies. Gorgeous, gorgeous dies in that one. It's going to be all things snowflakes. And that is not that far away. It's something like 4 weeks away now. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. So this is crumb cake. Just adding that to the... Might add crumb cake to the grass. And add a little yellow corn. I am very much looking forward to the retreat. It's going to be hopefully a lot of fun. I've got a lot of things in planning. I think so. I'm going to go purple for the gourd. It could be, what other colour could that be? Could it be like a greeny colour? It could be orange. It could be the same as the pumpkin, couldn't it? But I think purple is good. Go. Yeah, purple. We'd mix it with a bit of orange, couldn't we? So I want to add a little bit of extra shading to the pumpkins. Always keep you busy with projects and refreshments. Yes, got an afternoon, so lots of cakes and pastries and things, but there'll be as I've done at other events, but there's an afternoon tea style lunch provided as part of the event as well. And so making plans for what that will be for the winter one as well. So it will be yummy. Just having a watercolour pencil. Oh, I think I've just snapped that, throwing it in there. In pumpkin pie. Oh no. I think this was utilised by someone that maybe that's. Oh, do you know what? I'll fix that later. My pencil sharpener's fallen apart. But my pencil is thankfully sharp enough. So pumpkin pie, and I'm just going to add a little bit of shading. So the blends I was able to shade with the blends, so that was the dark and the light, but I want to add even more darker orange to this. So I'm just bringing in the watercolor pencil, which will help me do that, and shade over the top of the blends. Yes, international visitors as well, so very exciting. So the places for the in-person retreat are only open until Friday as well. So the Friday the 19th is the deadline for my long time no see class, but it's also the deadline for the retreat. So if you've been sitting thinking, might do that, must book that, need still to do that, no idea what I'm on about, but might like to do that. All the details are on my blog, coastalcrafter.com. And if you've got any questions, you can always message me, drop me a message, send me an email. I would love to have you come join us. I say, if I'm too far afield for you to be able to get to, then the online is always a great option, because you'll get all of the projects, and it will be live. You'll get a live crafting, so you're able to see and chat to people on Zoom over the Friday and the Saturday evening. Right. There we go. So we've got a little bit of let me grab early espresso pencil. Just put a little bit of shading. there. And then put a bit of yellow just on the wheat. I think we're good. Right, let's grab a little bit of grey, maybe grey, basic grey, shading to extend that shadow out a little bit. Ah, Carol, you are the best. You've taken every one of my classes and you have loved them all. You are definitely amazing. You are amazing. And I'm so grateful. Not only has Carol taken my classes, but she also gets up at 3:30 in the morning to attend online Zooms. So yeah, amazing. And how you make the projects at that time of day, I still, after all these years, I'm still in awe that you're able to do that, because I would not be functioning. Right, let me find my wink of Stella. I'm going to just take a little bit of wink of Stella and blend some of those edges a little bit. Not all of it, because I like the kind of depth that is on there, but it just gives it a little bit of sparkle. Now we can cut these out. Now this has some dyes, I believe. So this one is called Amber Autumn Dyes, and this has got the background. Let me come back to you. Here we go. These are the dyes. You've got the outline, that one, and that one. You've got an extra leaf and doobie bit, and then this background panel, which is gorgeous. Yeah, no fear, Sue, no fussy cutting for this one. We are dyes. That bit. So the mini. Oh, just. Now we've gone to the effort of all that colouring, you definitely want to take this down. You don't want to be having that jump and lose your lovely colouring. I think we're okay there, aren't we? And that's gonna go through. Lovely. I've got that. Shall we? Oh, does it need some extra lip? Oh, I'll figure that out in a minute. I know people. You're so wishes there was a magnetic plate. I know people do have a love for a magnetic plate. Even when they're available, I still prefer tape. I don't know why. Maybe because I've had magnetic plates that sort of just jump on me, so it's maybe put me off. Right. Let me. We need a circle or a background or something, but not anything that's going to cover up You ordered some tape, perfect. It's the Scotch removable that I use. You need to make sure it's the removable one, and you need to make sure it's got the blue centre. But I know that people use Post-it tape. If you've got old washi tape, some tapes I find like an old washi tape can be a bit too sticky, and then tear your paper. This might be nice. But I've used the Scotch removable one for quite a while, and I haven't had problems with it. And I just have it on a little dispenser so that I can get it off easily. I'm sure there's lots of other tips. Let's see. I'm going to have to use a bigger machine, but we could emboss that. I don't know if it needs it. I've got a bit of a leaf floating around on my desk. I'd cut out those copper leaves when I did an unboxing. This was just floating around, so I might use that. It's quite nice. I need to cover up that blob. Don't like that. And I needed enough on there. Copper is quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. And that label one was just because it was in the front of my thing. That's the Peace on Earth dies, but that label's quite a nice size. I'm just looking for like ribbons or embellishment stuff. Embellishment stuff. Paul said I was to send you some mint tape. I tried it this week and used 2 small pieces to cut twin. That's impressive. That is impressive. I've got some that gingham. I can add some gingham into this. That'd be kind of cool. Colour the gingham. I quite like it just as it is, actually. What do you think? Do you like the gingham? Quite like it. I mean, I like the gingham ribbon generally, but do you like it with this? Too heavy? The other option is some gold or some twine. I've got this one, the brown and the old olive. This was like a duo pack, isn't it? Which is quite nice. Let's add a double of that. Gingham seems fallish. Like that. Could have what about a slither of gingham? We could add a slither. Not sure about this does seem full, but I don't think it goes with the yellows and the reds, whereas I think the gingham's a little bit more a bit more modern with the colours that I've maybe picked. So we could slim some of the gingham down. I always like to do that. We could try that. Yeah. Mary says in a good way. Yeah. It kind of goes. See if we can slim it down. So I'll do half the ribbon. Down the length. So just take the extra threads off the edge of that. We might just give us a little bit more. I think I'm going to go for it actually. I'm going to use my tape. I'm going to use my Seal Plus and add a little band of that. Pop that on there. And then we can do a swoosh of this ribbon. And just add it on, and let's just go for it. And what we can do is then hold that in place with, almost looks a little bit Halloween-y, doesn't it? Like, we don't really do Halloween, but I say we generally, as in like our house. I like all the fall stuff though. Like, I love autumn stuff. I love the pumpkin and the kind of the coziness of the leaves and that kind of side of it. And we used to do more Halloween stuff when Joshua was little. Sort of trick or treat type stuff. But yeah, kind of, I like that. This can be messy under here. It doesn't have to be pretty. It can be a big old mess. You can just make it whichever way you want it to go. I'm going to have to look up that mint tape. Is it mint? It's mint, man. I will have to. I've not heard of it. I have not heard of it. Let's put a couple more dimensionals. That going on there. Yeah, I quite like that. Oh, I forgot I hadn't stuck that down. That would help, wouldn't it? That would help. Put some dimensionals on that. Who's got this background stamp? Did anyone else buy this? Was it a must-have or it was a maybe? I know Karen's got it in her stash now. She's lucky to get it. She won it in the raffle. Paul said he got it. Sue hasn't. Is that a no, not getting it, or no, not yet? Depends how much kind of autumn cards you make, isn't it? I may have won it in the raffle. It's exciting. Let's see if we can add some sparkles to this. What should we put on here? We want something. Oh, do you know what? I have got these. What is that pinky? Purpley. They come with the Aurora, the Northern Lights kind of set. Really pretty. I haven't even opened these yet, other than to look at them, but I haven't opened and used them. Aren't they pretty? Very pretty. Pinks and purples and blues. Very lovely. These ones, I've got a few of these left. They're nice. I don't know. They were when I looked last time. I'm just going to have a quick check. If it will let me. 161 288. Let's do a quick check. No, they have gone. They were on the last chance. They were a bit of a bargain, actually. but they had sadly gone. But they were adhesive back sparkle, but you might have them in your stash. But I thought the black ones on here could be really pretty, just to tie in with the gingham. Could use the gold as well, actually, which would be nice. I'm going to do that. And then should we put a sentiment on? What should we have? Grateful for you. Shall we make it more of a autumn birthday card? Just a for you. For you could be quite nice, isn't it? Let's just do that. Not that I'm not grateful for you, but just for you is quite nice on its own, isn't it? Let's grab a scrap. And that's Blackberry Bliss, although it probably looks black on screen. Let's zoom you in a bit so that's not. For you. Got a bit of a slant on it anyway, so that helps with the angle of that. Might just pop that straight onto. I don't want to cover too much of the over that side, maybe there. I might not pop that up. I might just do that on some, just a touch of glue. Let's do a little touch of glue. Put that on there. And I think this could go on. I think actually by putting it onto a darker base, either Blackberry Bliss or black even potentially, would really make this pop. I will grab some Blackberry Bliss. So we've got that colour on there. That's the Blackberry Bliss. And then bring in the black. We'll just take it a step darker. I quite like the depth of the black from the ribbon. The Blackberry Bliss is nice, but I think the black really makes it pop, doesn't it? I think we'll go with the black. So, put them out the way. Yeah, Becca says Blackberry Bliss. You say darker. Score that. And grab a white. I might do that on the inside. And just, I'll let that dry for a second. I don't want it to. Then bring in some orange. And she said, had to have it, just haven't used it yet. I know, do you know, I saw it, I was like, I have to have the background. Have to have it. It's I do like a background stamp. They often catch my eye. Really get the colour going on there in that corner. That is pumpkin pie blended on there. I just need a cloth or something. Wipe my desk. Oh, so I ran out of stamping mist the other day, and I thought I often just chuck the bottle out, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to hang on to that bottle. I'm sure it'll come in handy, and I thought it'd be good for just water for a mister, either for water misting or for doing exactly what I've just done, which is cleaning my glass mat. So I've got that on my desk. I just soak the label off so that I know that that's water and not my stamping mist cleaner. But rather than using my mist to clean my glass mat when I don't need to, I thought I'll save that bottle and put that on my desk, because I sometimes use the spritzers, but they don't hold a super load of, they don't hold a lot of water, do they? Enough, but not always very much. Right. Grab my, this is just water again. Just tap that. Just get some splatters on there. And put that inside the card. So I'll glue that in. I've got the inside. Particularly with a dark card, you want to make sure that you've got something inside, whether it's a layer or an insert. Nice to have it matching. So I've got the inside there, and then the outside will be this. Oh, do you know what? Of course I did. Meh. I didn't cut that down, did I? Because the layer, what am I going to do to fix that? Shall I redo the inside layer? I'm going to glue that onto a different card just so that I don't have to hold that. I forgot that part. I've got the front on that and the inside in that now. I'm gonna cut that out. Let's fix it together. It happens, doesn't it? It happens often in my craft room when I stick the wrong thing down. Let's fix it. It's all fixable, isn't it? Let's trim that. So we'll trim that. And then either, I might not peel that up. It will make it a thick layer inside. But if you wanted to save this bit, or I could keep that for another card, couldn't I? Let that dry and just keep that for another card, put that to one side, and then I could just redo the inside of that one. I think that's what I'll do. Otherwise, I'm going to cut that apart, and then that black card has gone to waste. So I think the more efficient way is to just stand that and let it dry. I don't know if anyone wants to hang around and watch me do the inside again. I think keep it for another card. I will quickly do. We could do a different colour, couldn't we? Could have an orange one and a purple one. Just stamp that on the corner. Now the black blueberries is obviously quite a strong colour, so just go easy with that. do. We can do our little splatters or our wink of Stella. And voila, we have a inside. Now I just need to trim that down because I don't know what measurement that actually is. I think it's just above 14, so if I do 14. There we go. That'll be fine. Done. So the other one can have a card front on it. There we go. We've got a pumpkin autumn card and the inside of a card for another one because that's got nothing on it now. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for whether you're here live or here on the replay. It's always a pleasure. Have a wonderful week, whatever you're up to. I will be working. I've got a busy week of work ahead of me. Thank you. I do like making autumn cards actually, especially when the weather's like this. It starts raining and a bit windy, and it kind of I do like the autumn cards. I like making my Christmas cards, but I am a bit of a last minute Christmas card maker. Thanks, Rosie. Thank you very much. There is Long Time No See class is up. It's on my website. I am going to post up in a moment the delivery one, whatever that's called, Jolly Delivery or something like that, and the traditional Christmas. So those two will go up as well this evening before I head off to bed. Have a wonderful week, everyone, and I will see you here next Sunday. Take care for now. Bye, everyone.